Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hero RC. I'm Robert, and happy Halloween, which I really don't celebrate right now. I will in the future when I get young, because just for the kids. But technically, I think it's a holiday of evil. But just for the kids to get candy, I can do that. And before I get started, I also want to mention that right now I'm looking at the old game, Baltimore against Miami, and looking at my YouTube at the same time. A bunch of things going on. Like that. That's just the way Hero RC is. Always a bunch of things going on at one time. But I am looking at Joe RC's designs. A bunch of channels have been popping up that I've never seen before. They're small channels, just like I am. Very small channels, just like I am. But I don't know if YouTube is doing it. I don't understand. I don't understand it, because I mean, maybe it's their subtle way of getting me views or subscriptions. And I don't want it to work like that, because, you know, to get a subscription, you have to subscribe to somebody else. And that's just one subscription. And before you know it, if you keep doing it that way, you've got tons of subscriptions. And I don't have time to go back and comment on every subscriber. You know? So, YouTube, if you think you're helping me, you're not. You're just making things worse. Because, you know, like I said in one of my videos earlier, a lot of people get into this YouTube thing because they want to make money. They want to become famous. And you know, a lot of them are thinking overnight, but it's not going to happen that way. I'm telling you that right now. So if you hear me, YouTube, stop sending all these little channels, because right now it doesn't matter to me. I don't have time. Right now, what I am doing is I'm learning, putting my name out there, and number one, having a blast. So I don't have time to subscribe to all these little channels that are trying to, you know, go big time. In the future, yes. Right now, no. So if that's your way of helping me, YouTube, I don't need it at all. Just let me do my thing. You know, I have enough subscriptions right now that I can't go back and comment and view, because I don't have the time. And the ones that I have subscribed to, the ones that are in my subscriptions, are channels that I actually like. So I don't want to play this, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours, because I can't continue to return the favor with comments and likes and all of that, because I don't have time to go through all these damn videos. And they are great videos. Like right now, I am watching Joe RC's design. He is 124 scale. I am 110 scale, strictly. Maybe 112 or 18, but strictly 112. So even though if I subscribe to this guy's channel, I'm not going to go back and be able to like and comment on any of his channels. And he's not going to be, and if I don't do that for him, if I don't scratch his back, he's not going to do it for me. That's just the way the world works. I've seen that. So, YouTube, stop. If you're going to send me anything, hook me up with 110 scale crawlers. Something that really gets my attention, because, you know, I'm 64 and a half, baby. No. My dexterity is just not made for 124. Technically anything under 110. So you know, help me out. But in frame, I've got my Rubicon. I am fixing to start putting parts on it, you know, the axles and all of that. So I'm going to start with the axles. I'm going to get the wheels off and everything. I'm not going to bore you with the whole video of putting everything together, but, you know, just to make a video, we're going to take the wheels off. Trying to keep up with all the screws and everything. I may not put these same wheels back on here. I may put the wheels that are on the FCX10 LC80 by FMS, because I think those will really look nice on here. And the interior, I am thinking about painting that, just getting some gray paint, priming it, everything on it, and then just paint it all gray. I'm not sure yet. Alright, we're going to get one axle off first, and go from there. Like I said, I'm not going to bore you with the whole, you know, putting everything together. Let's get an axle off, because I don't want to take too many parts off at one time. I'll forget where everything goes. You know what I mean? Just kind of let you know, see that I do kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. Not a whole lot, but some. Just gotta remember, the bottom links go to the bottom of the axle. I mean, I'll break out the book if I have to, but
I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I got my best 20-minute workout. I live life 8 seconds at a time.
I like that. Okay, so one screw would take off the axle and the link. Man, that'll take the whole axle off of this. That's pretty cool. What I gotta remember is I mean, I can't lose screws. Well, no, both links have to come out, the upper and the lower.
Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Let me get this screw out of here. I need a tub. Put my stuff in. These right here are pretty cool. I'm gonna disconnect the shocks. Yeah, the guy's doing a heck of a job at that station that I'm in, that channel that I mentioned, but I am not into those little bitty cars because my hands are not made for little bitty cars. My hands and my age, not made for little bitty cars. I need the 110. And I would probably be 1.8 if there was enough of them out there, but there's not enough 1.8s out there to dedicate. And plus, I'm deep into 110s anyway. I mean, I need to go through my inventory and see what I got. So if something happens to me, my wife can, she'll have an idea of what I have back here. Because she is not the type that moves around on the property. She stays in her room pretty much. She works, goes to church, and then she's in the house when she's at home 100% of the time. It's rare that she comes out here where I'm at or even in the yard. You know, she really doesn't even know what she really has back here. So, yeah, I probably need to do an inventory and, you know, put everything on paper. Need to go get my wheel made and all of that good stuff. You know, at 64, I mean, I feel good, but it's just something that comes up from time to time. You'll see a commercial on TV or something, and you'll be like, hey, yeah, I need to get that taken care of. You know, at my age, you know. But, you know, for the most part, I feel damn good. Feeling like $1,000,000. Alright, let's see. We're going to disconnect this drive shaft from here. Hopefully it's a fit. Yeah, it fits. I want to keep everything together. All right. Take that off. Take the pins out. Hex pins. I'm trying to keep up with those. That one's kind of bent a little bit. All right, there you have it. We have the axle off. And you just gotta remember how I took it off. The bottom. And that way I can go back to this video. This is the bottom, and this is the bottom links, and this is the upper links right here. And then the shocks and the links go on the same. The shocks go on the outside. Shocks go on the outside here, and then the links go on the inside. So I'm videoing, so I'll know what I'm doing here. So when I get ready to put everything back together, I know where I'm at. So, folks, I won't hold you up anymore, but this is where we are. I'm fixing to break this puppy down and put these guts and grease it and put it inside of this aluminum axle. Now, this is aluminum. Now, I don't know if this is hard plastic or if this is metal. I think it's hard plastic is what it is. Yeah, I think it's pretty much hard plastic. You hear that difference? Yeah, I think this is plastic. This is just, and this is probably lighter than this, but this is where we are. And then this diff cover, all of that's going to go away. Put cool stuff on there. So this is where we are. So the next time you see this vehicle, this Rubicon, it should be ready to roll 100%. But tonight it is 8:44, October 31st, and I have done some work to my course today. Hopefully this weekend I'll have it all finished and ready to roll. So the next video will be of me cruising out there. I don't know which vehicle I'm going to take out there yet, because I can't take it over the course yet because everything is not rock hard like it should be, because I need to drain out the moat and then get it painted with everything, and then I have to go get another load of caliche and get that put out. So, but that's what I'm dedicated to this weekend instead of my fence. My next weekend off will be dedicated to my fence. I took an extra day off, so I would dedicate that day to my fence. But that's where we are, folks. I will check you later. Like I always say, much more to come. And thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. I appreciate all of that. And hopefully in the future, I will give you a much way in the future. But I'll give you a much, if God's willing, a much better video. Take care.